So today, right now, I want to talk about my ideas for a My Little Pony theme park because like this has been since a while that I've been thinking about this. How high do I need to hold her so she can be here with me? But my mom and I were talking about how like we should go to Universal like when the pandemic is over, which never gonna happen. But that's because she likes Harry Potter a lot, and I really like The Mummy with Brendan Fraser, and Universal has a Mummy ride. And they also have a Mummy gift shop, which is great because you know what? We are going to be talking about gift shops a lot. In my idea for a My Little Pony theme park because wow. Gift shops are my favorite part. Ooh, that's sort of weird. Let's go, okay? Because I love gift shops, and every place that has a gift shop, I am there, okay? I like, yes, show me the rocks, show me the stuffed animals, whatever else they got in there. I don't know, shirts that are like $40. Sure, yeah. So my Little Pony theme park floor plan, I don't know, has so many gift shops in it. So if you're a gift shop hater, leave. I don't know. But look at me today. Like, it's not that bright outside, but I'm worried. Like, if I go this way, we're kind of approaching the same territory that we were in earlier. Anyway, okay, see, this is my problem. This is why I wanted to start a YouTube channel, because I'm like, I just talk so much and I never stay on topic. So I should just make a video where I just talk, and it's like, I could cover so many topics in so short of a span of a time. Alright. Anyway, but don't worry, because I'm actually going to talk about the theme park now. So, my plan is I'm thinking that if it was to be real, because I'm planning on this being real, because you know what? It should be real. How has it not existed yet? And if they do make it, and they take heavy inspiration, or not heavy inspiration, because you know what, I'm not really expecting like any more than like 4 people to watch this video, but if they have some ideas that are similar to mine, if they really make this, I can get in there, okay? Like, I will take my money, alright? Because I need money. Anyway, but I'm thinking that it should be in like Universal or something, because they have Transformers at Universal, and Transformers and My Little Pony like are owned by Hasbro. But I also don't know if, like, because the Transformers movies were made by Universal, that, like, they haven't. I don't know how it works. But if it was anywhere, I would assume it'd be at Universal. And it would be such a great merchandising idea, because you know what? My Little Pony is, like, 90% toy marketing focused. So my gift shops, they're gonna be making money. Okay, well, YouTube should be taken over by the common people who have no time and no money, who only have Windows 7 and this type of microphone, okay? Anyway, I just said I was going to talk about the theme park, and then I didn't. But, okay, because I want to have, like, all of the main 6 ponies. I think that they need to have, like, their house represented in this theme park. So, Twilight, I'm going to go with her, like, treehouse, library, house, not, like, the castle that she gets later, because I feel like My Little Pony, would they make a whole big castle? I don't really know. Harry Potter's very popular amongst like all ages, all genders, so it's like, it kind of warrants having a big castle built for it, but like, does My Little Pony, do they really need to make a whole My Little Pony castle? I don't really know. It seems excessive to me. So we're just gonna have Twilight's tree house, library, and they can sell like books in there, because there's My Little Pony books. And sure, I'll make a book. I'll make a book for y'all if y'all make this Universal or whoever. I will do this. Just for you. I will make, like, several. I have drawing experience. I've drawn ponies before. So, you know what? I could really go. You need to hire me is what I'm saying. And then, I'm thinking that, of course they can also have toys that are, like, Twilight and Spike specific here. As well as just some general, maybe, like, My Little Pony history facts, right? Like, they've got some old My Little Ponies in cases or something. And then we can also, because see, the problem with making a My Little Pony theme park is that there can't really be like characters dressed up everywhere, because like how are you going to dress up as a horse? And I was thinking that maybe they could dress up as Equestria girls, but that would be so much because it's like they're blue and stuff. You gotta paint your whole body blue, put on a wig, like it's too much. So we're gonna go. Is it weird that there's like nothing over here? Okay, we're gonna just hold her over here like she's my guest. However, we can't really be having mascots, but we can have a Spike mascot suit because he's like, he walks on 2 legs, you know? So we can have him come for like photo ops at this, at Twilight's library. And then, so that completes Twilight. And then we have Fluttershy petting zoo. It's so obvious. Come on now. And then in the gift shop portion, which is her actual house, because the petting zoo can't be inside her house. That would be weird. And you can buy like different stuffed animals of all the animals that she has, because you know she has like recurring animal friends, right? And we can also have like, what was I gonna say? Dang it! See, oh, that's what I was gonna think earlier when I was confused. So sorry, this is a little thing. In Fluttershy's house, you could also sell tea because she has like tea time in her house. I don't know how popular that would be with children, but you know, adults will be there too. They might be in there with their kid and they might be like, oh, some tea. Okay. And then for Rainbow Dash, most of my like ride ideas are pretty Rainbow Dash centric. So I'm thinking that we have like a play area that is her cloud house thing. Like there's little slides that look like rainbows and whatever. And you can like climb up on the clouds and maybe it's like you can jump on it and stuff. Which I think is a pretty good idea, like, okay. And then, another, which, that doesn't have a gift shop inside of it, guys, so don't worry. There will be gift shops for Rainbow Dash later. And then we have, another Rainbow Dash ride where I'm thinking it's one of 2 things where we're either going to have, it's one of those rides that's like like a pole that's got a thing on the top or whatever, and then there's like cars coming out of it. And the cars go like up and down and around in a circle. Hope y'all like my visuals. And I'm thinking either that the top of the pole can have like a big statue of Rainbow Dash, and then the cars will be like clouds, and they're like different clouds. They can have like rain that comes out of it, or like a little lightning. Or we can have like the sun or something, or maybe even still Rainbow Dash at the top, and then like the cars are different Pegasus ponies, which both of those are great ideas, you know. Maybe like I'm genius, you know. And then the Rainbow Dash ride that has a gift shop in it is we're gonna do, because in the My Little Pony movie, she's like, they have that pirate ship, and Rainbow Dash is like the main pirate pony. I have a Rainbow Dash pirate stuffed animal back here. Let me go get it. Yeah, so you know she's like a pirate. And it's gonna be one of those rides that's like a ship, and it goes like that. But we're not gonna go all the way around. This is for little kids. Yeah, kids are my primary focus for this theme park. I'm not gonna gear it towards like bronies. I mean, of course, I think that they would go either way, so you know. And then in the gift shop, we can be selling pirate versions of all the ponies. And then there's also like those pirate birds that are also on that pirate ship that you can sell stuffed animals of. You can sell little pirate costumes that are like the same ones that they have on the horse. Very smart. Marketing. Marketing! It's not that funny. Okay. And then I'm thinking of a Wonderbolts ride where it's one of those ones, which, I live like right next to Six Flags, which it's the original Six Flags, by the way, guys. Okay. Six Flags that aren't in Texas are fake Six Flags, because y'all did not have Six Flags. It's called Six Flags because, Texas has been owned by 6 different countries, including itself. But they, you know, the Confederate flag is there, so this was like several years ago. They took the Confederate flag down, and now they have like the Six Flags flag, which is kind of funny. It's like the antebellum period actually was just Six Flags period. Like, I don't know. Anyway, it's not that important, but if you've ever been to Six Flags, which is just called Six Flags, all y'all got like names. Y'all got like Six Flags Great Adventure, whatever. If you've ever been on the Superman ride where it's like it goes up and then you stay there and it goes down and it's like whoa. So that's what I'm thinking of, a Wonderbolts ride, except it's more for kids. Which also, if you've been to Six Flags, in the little kids section, what is it? I think it's the Tasmanian Devil has like a little version of the Superman basically. So it's gonna be like that, where it's one of those ones where there's like a seat and it goes up and down, and it's like a long seat with several little seats in it. So the back of this car, is going to be like all the Wonderbolts, and they're gonna be like, yeah! Are they called the Wonderbolts or the Wonder Colts? They're called the Wonder Colts in Equestria Girls. Okay. And then it just goes up and down, and you're like, wee! Smart, okay. And then like the background, because right, the car background is the Wonderbolts, and then behind that, where it's actually like the static thing that it's moving on, this can be like a puff of smoke or whatever, because it's like they're flying so fast. There's smoke. So that's a great idea. And then of course another ride idea is the train. They've got their little train that appears in many episodes, and it can just be like a normal roller coaster. So yeah, I am talking about theme parks, but the only theme parks I've been to is Six Flags, but I've been to Six Flags like a lot of times. And then only the one here. I've never been to any other Six Flags. And then I've been to Sesame Place, which was actually quite recently, like it was like 3 years ago or something. I went to Sesame Place. I was way too old to be at Sesame Place, but you know what? I love Sesame Street so much. I love Elmo, like, immensely. He's great, okay? Just so y'all know, I'm an Elmo fan. If there's any Elmo haters out there, if that girl out there who's in the vine is smacking Elmo in the face with a bat, no! I don't want to see you. Anyways. And then I've also been to like the Texas State Fair, which the Texas State Fair is actually really lame. Even though it is like the best state fair, let's be honest. Well, I can't really say that. I haven't been to any other state fairs. I just assume. Sorry everybody, I took a break to go close that window, and I got this cool, they got Valentine's Day drinks at Dunkin' Donuts, and they're pink! Y'all see that? That's so fun. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, y'all probably gonna just be hearing ice over here. ASMR? I'm playing. I hate ASMR. That's not even funny. It smells like... Okay, I always think that Dunkin' Donuts coffee tastes like beef stew. Like it has like a meaty flavor. It's weird, but you know, I like beef stew, so I don't really care. And this pinkness has no effect on that, okay? So, I forgot what I was left off talking about, but so now I'm going to talk about, what's her face? Rarity's house. Rarity, I have the best idea for, I think, because, you know, she has like a boutique, so we're going to go with that. And we're also going to go with gift shop. So, we're going to have her boutique, and inside there's going to be all these stuffed animals that you can buy. And they're all gonna have like different outfits and hair accessories that you can buy for them, and they're all the same size, so all the clothes will fit them. And it's not gonna be like Build-A-Bear, like the stuffed animals will already be made, because we don't want to make Build-A-Bear Part 2. Like, we're above that. I mean, honestly, like, look, I've got Build-A-Bear, My Little Ponies here, so maybe they could actually just get normal Build-A-Bear to collaborate with them permanently. I don't know. But either way, I think that we can use this as an opportunity to capitalize on maybe the more like uncommon characters, because of course in all like the main 6 houses I've had like little gift shops for all of them specifically. We already have a whole bunch of Twilight and everybody's stuffed animals, and in Rarities we can have Rarity, and then we can also have like the princesses and like Derpy and all those other people, the DJ, Pony, whatever, all of them, we can have those. By the way, this is so funny. My friend was in AP Music Theory like last year or something, and the teacher would sign off his emails with a picture of DJ Pony from My Little Pony. We should have fun drinks at this place too. I'm thinking, oh, well, that's what we're getting to next. Applejack. So I don't know if this is just my experience, But why is it that in America, right, doesn't it seem like every like children's museum, type of science museum, even theme parks kind of places, they always have like a section dedicated to like farms where they've got like the cow that you milk, and they got like don't know about that motion. I don't know, like and they like explain grain and whatever. Like, why is this everywhere? Why is it in every place? So that is, of course, what we're gonna do for Applejack's barn, which I'm also thinking like you're gonna have to make the cow that you can milk. You're gonna have to make it like My Little Pony style. Or something, because I don't know, it'd be weird if it was just like a normal cow. And also inside the barn we can have like, because there's so many members of the Apple family, merchandise for every single member of the Apple family. On the walls there can be like biographies of, or like little descriptions of each of them, and this is great for me because my favorite My Little Pony is Brayburn, who's Applejack's cousin. It's because this is a problem of mine, but every time in anything, if there is like a character with a southern accent or like a cowboy character, they're automatically my favorite. So of course I love the whole Apple family, but for some reason just Brayburn, he just stands out to me. I think it's because he's got a little cowboy vest and everything. I don't know, he just looks like Applejack but like with a vest. You know, there could be all this other stuff in the gift shop, like you could buy a cowboy hat that has Applejack on it and whatever. There's so many opportunities. You can like sell the little quilts that they were making in the Apple family reunion episode, and then outside you can have like the apple cider stand, and it has like all other apple stuff like apple pie, apple fritters. You can go and go and go. And especially like apple cider, like y'all can go with that because there's like several episodes about apple cider. And if you really like want to be out there, then you should have the other cider machine that's like their rival, and you should just make it slightly worse tasting than the other one. Just for fun. I'm playing. That's a bad idea, but not for the bronies would enjoy that. The kids probably wouldn't. And I am basing this around Generation 4 of My Little Pony, just because I feel like that is the one with the most like lasting impact, which I can't really say because Generation 5 is like supposed to come out in like September of this year. I feel like that's not gonna happen. I don't know. I'm not really feeling that. That feels like a lie. Anyway, but mayhaps, and I'll have to re-edit everything. I'll have to make another one. That's actually exciting. I like thinking about stuff. So who haven't we talked about? We have not talked about Pinkie Pie. Pinkie Pie is so obvious. She lives in a bakery. Come on now. And we need to have it like explicitly only bakery, okay? Like, this is not a restaurant, okay? It's like they have these, again, they have like 4 of these at Six Flags where they just, in there they sell like candy and fudge. Always with fudge. Why is they always selling fudge? And whatever else, like Pinkie Pie stuffed animals that have like a chef hat on it, and there can be little kid aprons and chef hats that got Pinkie Pie on it. And there's just always streamers and balloons in there, and it's super fun, and you can buy dessert in there, and there can be like Mrs. Cake and Mr. Cake and whoever else works there, I forgot. They can all be there, and it'll be super great, and it'll be so fun. Now we're gonna move on to Equestria Girls. So Equestria Girls, this is where we can go, okay, with costumes, because I was on the Universal website, which, by the way, I only just now found out that there's a Universal in California. I did not know this. Okay, why? But I don't think that the one in California has a mummy ride, so you know what? Well, maybe it does. I'd still rather go to Florida. Isn't that sad? That I'd rather go to Florida than California, because the Backstreet Boys are from Orlando. And so's my brother. So I'm so sad actually, because my mom, because like whenever my family lived in Orlando and I was not live, like my mom's best friend worked at Disney World, so like my mom got to get into Disney World for free. And so my brother has been to Disney World like 4 times, and Busch Gardens, and Universal, but Universal like before they had Harry Potter, so what even was it then? I mean, I don't want to complain because it's like I have been to Six Flags several times, but so was my brother because my brother also lived here. And I've never been to Disney World. I actually don't really want to go to Disney World, so I don't really care. They don't have Brendan Fraser the Mummy, so why would I care? Wait, did Disney make George of the Jungle? What was I talking about? Yes, Equestria Girls. So Equestria Girls is where we're gonna have the restaurant of this place because we have a bakery, but that's not really what we need, okay? To eat, which I was at first thinking like Spike Hibachi Grill, where they, you know, they like set the big fire at Hibachi Grill. That's not a very good idea. But I'm sorry I laugh like that. Why do I go like I just did it again. Okay. And then so I'm thinking that the restaurant is going to be Equestria Girls, the cafeteria, because so much stuff happens in the little cafeteria in Equestria Girls, and you can just basically serve like whatever you want in there. You can just do whatever. And then you can always just be playing Equestria Girls music in there, and gift shop. So I'm thinking that the gift shop can be two things because there's like this coffee shop that they go to all the time in Equestria Girls, which I honestly don't really know if it's part of the school or not. I don't think it is, but we'll put it in there too. Why not? So we're gonna have the little coffee shop inside of the cafeteria, but it's like, you know, a little place over in the corner there, where you can have coffee in there, obviously, and then there's also gonna be all the Equestria Girls dolls and like costumes and whatever else. And I was thinking that like the main reason that they made Equestria Girls in the first place, because it's like it's so weird as a concept that like they made it as to sell like Halloween costumes and stuff in addition to dolls, but they like don't really have Halloween costumes of them. It's like, it's weird, but this is your chance. This is your chance because their outfits are not that difficult, okay? And oh, that is what I was gonna talk about before when I was talking about when I was on the Universal website and I got distracted. On the Universal website, I was in like the merchandise section, and they were selling the like Hermione's outfit that she wore at that ball for $100 for a little kid's costume. So y'all can really profit. I'll tell y'all what. Take my advice. You can sell like the crown that Princess Twilight, you know, had to get back in that movie. You can, well, see, I don't know. You can have like an animatronic, maybe. I don't know if this would just be weird. Of like them as a band, and they can be like performing. You know how they have those where it's like a restaurant and there's like an animatronic performing and he just kind of goes like that, you know? Oh, y'all know those like Hallmark Christmas decorations that move and they sing? You can be like that. Okay. And you can have that of the Equestria Girls band, which I forgot what it's called. I think it's called the Rain Booms. That's kind of dumb. Okay. And then there's like their rival band too. You can have them in there. You can go. Like I mean it. Okay. So I'm thinking that's really it for like Equestria Girls, because their other locations in Equestria Girls is like a camp and a big stadium. So it's like, I don't know what you're gonna do with that. You're gonna have to build so much stuff, and it's like, for what? And of course, and you this could be applied to like any gift shop there. You can be selling like wings, Pegasus wings, and then you can be selling unicorn horn that's like on a headband. Oh, of course, that's in the Equestria Girls section where they have the like school sweater, which I have one of those. Why am I not wearing it? Well, y'all wouldn't be able to see it anyway. See, I am wearing a school sweater, just not the one. And they have their little like horse headbands or whatever, and they got the horse tails and everything. You could sell those. And then, are there any other buildings that I needed to have that I was thinking of? See, this applies to if it's a standalone theme park and not inside of another one, which I would think it'd be inside of another one, but I don't really know. If it's going to be a standalone one, have like the town hall of Ponyville as like the place where you buy tickets and stuff would be a good idea. And like, are there any other notable locations that are like really that important to build? I don't know. See, my mom, because I was talking about this with her while we were talking about our Universal trip that probably will never happen. She said that they should have some type of quiz or something that you can take that will like tell you what cutie mark you are, like what cutie mark you would have. And she was like not at all specific about this, and I don't really know how you would do this, because I don't know if it would be like a personality quiz or something, or like it quizzes you on your interests or something. I don't know, because I like asked her, because I was like, oh, and you could have like a quiz or something, and she'd be like, it's an activity, and I'd be like, I don't know what that means. So you can have an activity where they learn what cutie mark they are, and maybe it prints out like a little sticker or something that they can put on, or like, because we also have to have face paint, right, where they like paint a little thing on there. We gotta have that, and you know, it's perfect for Pinkie Pie. She does face paint and stuff, so that can like be related to Starlight Glimmer, because you know, Starlight Glimmer stole everybody's cutie marks in that one episode, you know, so, or I think it was actually a 2-part episode, whatever. And so it can be like, because what it was called, like the cutie bank or something that she like, that might not be what it's called, where she had everybody's that she stole. They could have like that, and it's like you get one from it. Oh, this is another thing that I was gonna put in Rarity's Boutique, but again, I don't really know like where this actually should go, because I was thinking that they should have like a coloring page thing where it's like you get like a blank pony and you have to draw on its eyes and its mane and like put an outfit on it, whatever. And I was thinking that that could be in Rarity's Boutique since she's a fashion designer. But like I don't know exactly where you would put that in there. Sure, just shove it in. I don't know. And then like you could also make that Coco Pamel themed, like put Coco Pamel over there and it'd be like fashion designers. Ooh. Another great thing to do, because I don't know, like, because again I said that I don't know what type of castles. I don't think you could really just build like a castle here, but you could have just statues of like Princess Luna, Princess Celestia, and then wedding venue people, because you know there are so many bronies and Pegasisters. Oh my gosh. You know what, I'm just gonna say I'm very glad to be a female brony, because you know what, they're called Pegasisters, and that's like a way better name than brony. This is kind of funny because I like volunteer at a thrift store, and that's where I get like all of my ponies. So, and like a few days ago, this giant box of like so many My Little Pony figures came in, like those nice figures. It wasn't just like the these little guys. It was like the big ones. You know, I always get scared or sad, I guess, whenever like those big collections of stuff come into the thrift store, because it's like, oh my gosh, somebody probably like died or something. But I asked my mom, like, oh my gosh, what do you think like happened that made this guy, because I'm assuming it's a guy, I don't know, get rid of all this stuff? And she's like, oh, he probably got married. So if he had gotten married at the My Little Pony theme park wedding venue, this wouldn't have been an issue in the show. And I think that this is actually like the highest rated episode. It's personally my favorite episode. It was my favorite episode because, see, I'm not that old, so, you know, I was watching My Little Pony as like in the target audience when it was coming out, kind of. There's like the episode where Princess Cadance and Shining Armor get married, so obviously you can just have the like same venue that they had in the show. And there can be like a nice stained glass, because there's so much stained glass in this show. You have stained glass Princess Cadance and Shining Armor back there. It's like, guys, let's use our brains. Y'all could be making so much money if you would just listen to me. I'm not as... Are these good ideas? I feel like in my mind they are, because all these are things that I would like to do. So that's how I'm thinking of it. And I assume that other people also would have similar interests to me in some shape or form. And now I'm thinking a very important one. Holidays in the park. If you go to Six Flags, it's just called Holiday in the Park. we have several holidays that are like similar to real holidays. So there's like Nightmare Night, which is like Halloween. So of course they all, like, in the show there's several Nightmare Night episodes, and you can just sell stuffed animals of them like in their costumes. From the episodes you can make up new costumes. I'm thinking specifically stuffed animals all the time, but obviously there could be like normal plastic toys. I just always am thinking about stuffed animals because I love them so much. And of course you can like wear your Halloween costume into the park. That's always fun. You know, you can have like Princess Luna statue or whatever that's like because you know she's evil, and that's why it's called Nightmare Night. You know, give out candy and such. And then I'm thinking Valentine's Day, it's called like Hearts and Who's Day in this, and then they can sell like love potions that's really just like pink soda or something. Because there's an episode where the Cutie Mark Crusaders, which also the Cutie Mark quiz could be Starlight Glimmer or it could be Cutie Mark Crusaders. Either one, maybe both. I don't know how you do both, but you could. I don't know. The Cutie Mark Crusaders give their teacher like a love potion because they think that she's lonely. So you could have that little love potion. It's just pink soda in like a little bottle. And of course, Princess Cadence, who's my favorite princess. She's the princess of love. So you could just have like balloons of her stuff, special like stuffed animals of her in shining armor because they're married. This is an event. Well, I guess it can be like a daily event maybe. There can be like a magic show and it'll be Trixie themed. I don't know how well that would go because again, you can't really have like mascot suits of people, but maybe it can just be like a puppet or something. Puppet is a pretty good idea. And then there is what's it called? Shoot, what is it called in the show? Heartswarming Eve is like Heartswarming Day, I guess, is the Christmas equivalent. And you could have just like Christmas themed stuffed animals, and then in the show, like Heartswarming Eve is based off of a real like event that happened in pony history. And so you could have stuffed animals of like the ponies that were there in the original like timeline, because they have like a little play in the show where they put on the original story and they're all dressed up like the people who were actually there. So you could have those little costumes for them in stuffed animal or plastic form. I'm very stuffed animal like focused. And then do they have like any specific foods that they eat on that day? Oh, there's like that pudding from the Christmas special that Twilight tries to make, and then that little baby messes up her recipe and it like eats everybody's like a giant pudding monster now. Another event is what is it called in the show? The Summer Sun Celebration. So you can like kind of do this because in the show the Summer Sun Celebration is like on the longest day of the year and they stay up all night to see the sun come up. But like obviously if it's for little kids, and I don't even think that it's like even the park would be open like all the way around, but like little kids aren't gonna want to stay up all night, right? So you could just have it during the day and everyone can have like, you can be selling like little wands or whatever that have the sun on it, they like light up, whatever. And you could have like a bunch of Princess Celestia themed stuff because she's like the princess who raises up the sun every day. I think I've got a pretty good plan here, and I will say this, if like whoever makes up these ideas, right? Oh my god, I forgot the carousel. How could I be so stupid? The carousel, because they're horses and you could just put them on the carousel. How did I forget that? Come on now, come on. So whoever like comes up with these theme park ideas, if you want to use any of my ideas, you can do that. Just what I would like is you like have to invite me to the park. Like I can get in for free. Y'all also have to pay for air travel, okay? Because I don't live in Florida. So how would I get there? Well, I'm just assuming it's at Universal. Wherever it is, I need to be able to go. And they should like, you know, I should get to go there for free all the time. And also like I get to see what type of merchandise they're doing. They can be like, oh, let me send all the merchandise samples to you, and I'll be like, it's okay, you know, I better just keep these, you know. Which I just looked at this and realized another event, so good job me. It was right in front of me. So they have winter wrap up in the show where you know, the ponies are responsible for like changing the seasons. So in winter wrap up they're like, winter wrap up, and they go and they get all the snow out of there. So you could have like fun little games of like, oh, shovel the snow, kids. And then you can sell their, well, it's not gonna snow in Florida, but they also have, they have these fun little vests that have like the winter wrap up symbol on them or whatever. Sell stuffed animals of these. This is a bootleg from AliExpress, because you know what, y'all are not taking advantage of your markets, okay? Y'all didn't sell this. I had to go to AliExpress to buy this, okay? because y'all created this void in the market. So anyway, I guess that's really all I have to say, right? And you could buy human-sized winter wrap-up vest. I'm feeling pretty great about this. So give me the merch, let me go in for free, and please make this because I really want to go. Thank you. I didn't even look at y'all when I waved, sorry. And y'all should get this because it's interestingly scented. Okay, can y'all see better now? Because well, it's still really, because I broke the blinds. I can't open the blinds anymore. I broke the thing off. Guys, I just broke the string on the blinds. It came off. But we really needed new blinds anyway. Now's the time, I guess. Oh my gosh. Anyway, but when I was filming that, I totally forgot about the sea ponies. There's like the underwater thing with the sea ponies. Y'all can have water park. They already have like a playset of it too, so they can just model it after the playset. You know what's weird? Kristen Chenoweth, like, it came to my school like 2 years ago or something. I don't know why. Like, put on a concert in the auditorium thing. You had to pay to go. I didn't go. But like, anyway. She voices one of the sea ponies from the movie. And look, I got my different stuffed animal with me now. So, water park. Which, related to water parks, did y'all know that there's only 6 Gaylords in the whole world? So, now I'm like, if you don't live by a Gaylord, do you even know what the Gaylord is? See, my dad works at the Gaylord, which I have Gaylord website insight, because now I'm realizing how lucky I am. I live like right by all these places. So I have insight into the Gaylord guys, because my dad loves to do this where he just sends me like a picture of him at work. Not of him at work, but like something that's at work with like no context. It's just like a picture. And I'm like, what is this? But one time he just sent me this picture of like a circuit breaker with a Hatsune Miku plushie like tacked onto the wall next to it. And that is in like one of the back rooms of the Gaylord. There's just like right next to the circuit breaker, there is a Hatsune Miku plush that has been like pinned onto the wall. So now I'm thinking like, so y'all don't know what ice is? Like, I know y'all know what ice is, but ice, the Gaylord event? Y'all don't know about ice? Y'all who don't live by one of the only 6 Gaylords? Also, balloon. So in My Little Pony, they've got that balloon that's in the theme song that like comes down and is like, whoa! And it's like a running thing in like all My Little Pony cartoons. Which, by the way, Generation 3 cartoons? Why does Pinkie Pie sound like that? She's like, hey guys! Wait, no, that's not what she sounds like. I'm not very good at doing voices. But you know what voice I used to be good at least? Because I don't know if I can do it on command or anything, like right now. But Sonic, like all Sonic characters, they all got that like, in their voice where they're like, Sonic, we gotta go! So I think that they should hire me as a Sonic character. I'm just kidding. I don't know if I can keep up that accent. I don't know if I can go in like Sonic Speed! Anyway. I don't know what I'm talking about. That Dunkin' Donuts coffee, you know, it really kicked in, I guess. Look at her hair. Oh my gosh. Like, I love all these. Just like it can just stand up all the way. I didn't really need to come on here and say anything, but like, okay, yeah, the balloon. I can, well, we already have one of those rides that goes like that. You know what else was at the freaking, the Six Flags Kids area that was, why am I so hyped up now? The best ride that is no longer there, I'm pretty sure, unless they like remade it or something. The best ride from the kids section of Six Flags was the Daffy Duck Crazy Bus. Is it just because there's that song Crazy Bus from Arthur that I think the Crazy Bus song from Arthur is so scary. Like the whole song he's like, crazy bus, riding on a crazy bus. And then there's like that weird part where it's like, a flat tire is no problem, cause it's only flat on the bottom. It's like, I don't like this. Anyway, what was I? Oh my gosh, I need to shut up. For real. It's like it was a bus that had Daffy Duck on it, and it just went in a circle, and then like it would start going backwards in a circle, and it was so fun. I used to just like only ride that one whenever I was a little kid at Six Flags. Wow, I want it back because I'm pretty sure that they still don't have it back, and if they do, then they changed it. I don't know. I haven't been to Six Flags in several years because I don't really care to. They've added so many rides since I've been gone. They have like the Joker, they got Harley Quinn, they got the Riddler, like we're gonna have the Penguin soon. Like, I made that up maybe. But you know, when I was making my Wings Club video, I like at the end I was talking about will it get renewed for a second season? And like every time I say renew or I read the word renew, since I was just talking about Arthur, I think it's okay to talk about this. But the Jekyll Jekyll Hyde song, oh my god. I'm gonna say I love Arthur. Again, why do I love all these things that are for little kids? And it's like, but actually Arthur is like so entertaining. I love Arthur. Like, it's entertaining for adults. Also, there's a I already talked about the Backstreet Boys very, very briefly in this. There's also a Backstreet Boys episode of Arthur. If you guys are interested, it's on YouTube. It's called Ain't Nothing But Rock and Roll. Also, Yo-Yo Ma was on Arthur. But anyway, there's the Jekyll Jekyll Hyde song from Arthur, and it's got the best line of all time, where it's like, I saw the book was overdue, and the book lady said, are you returning? And I thought, and I said, no. Renew! And like, oh my gosh, it's just like, every time I was saying like, will it get renewed? I was just thinking, renew! Arthur had such a big impact on society. Like, having fun isn't hard if you've got a library card. Think of that every time I'm in a library. I mean, wow. That's amazing. I love Arthur. And Arthur's Perfect Christmas, best Christmas movie. Best Christmas movies, Arthur's Perfect Christmas, All of the Other Reindeer. Oh my, why is All of the Other Reindeer so good? Like, why? Martini the Penguin? I want a stuffed animal of Martini the Penguin right now. This is what I mean by I just start talking about random stuff. Also, since I talked about the Backstreet Boys very briefly, I'm just gonna say that yes, I mean, I do like the Backstreet Boys, but I want Brian gone. Brian the Backstreet, but they need to remove him. I want to make a video about him too, because I don't like him. He's gotta go. He's like even more crazy now. Well, he's probably just been the same amount of crazy, but we just haven't known it. Also, today is my birthday, and you know who else's birthday today is? Nick Carter from the Backstreet Boys. And Joey Fatone from NSYNC. Why is everybody's birthday today? And you know what's really funny? Because I've signed up for like the Backstreet Boys like tour updates thing. They like send you like, oh, we're going on tour, which doesn't happen anymore. Which the last time that, because like it's 2 years ago, whenever Backstreet Boys came to Dallas, I had pneumonia when the show was, so I couldn't go. And then I bought tickets again this year. Well, last year, actually like almost exactly a year ago I bought tickets. And I was like in the front, bro. I spent $586. And then worldwide pneumonia! And then worldwide pneumonia! Why? Why? But anyway, so I'm signed up for those tour updates, and they like text them to me. And on my, like, on all the Backstreet Boys' birthday, they will like send you like, oh, it's AJ's birthday today. And I'm like, I care so much, thank you. But on Nick Carter's birthday, they only send me they only go like, hey, happy birthday, I hope your birthday is larger than life, or whatever. And I'm like, they don't even mention Nick Carter to me. They know I'm more important than him. Nick Carter, let me just tell you, because I know you're watching this. I'm kidding. But your redemption arc starts the second that you publicly fight Brian. I stand by that, because you know what? In the Backstreet Boys documentary, which is a terrible documentary, it just raises so many questions and answers nothing. But already Nick Carter was like screaming at Brian, and we need that again. No, we need arms this time. Oh my gosh. So yeah, if I have to go, if they ever do have the concert, I don't want to see Brian there. Y'all have better have kicked him out by then. Because it's actually so funny, because it's like so obvious that the other ones don't like him. Because like even in the documentary, Nick Carter's like screaming at him. And also because he can't even sing anymore. He has like some muscle problem, so he can't even control his vocal cords. He literally can't sing anymore, and he's a crazy Trump supporter who's like super racist. It's crazy. And like none of them like him. They're always vaguing on Twitter about him. And his wife is insane. It's crazy. And like, even their wives are beefing on Twitter. It's so much. Except for now, Brian's wife, her Twitter was deleted. Win! But oh my gosh, she used to be beefing with the other Backstreet Boys wives. It's so... They like don't like him. Get rid of him. He can't sing. He's crazy. Y'all don't like him. What's not adding up? Get him out of here. So I hope y'all enjoyed my video about My Little Pony theme park. Because that's definitely what I talked about the whole time.